Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video we are making this beautiful backless halter neckline. It's a summer dress. Yes, the back is open and is a circle flare gown. Okay, this is the material that I'll be needing: the shock, my material, my shock, my scissors. I also need the elastic, my tape, and my ruler. Okay, so guys, I'll keep them aside and we'll proceed. So right now I have to open my fabric. I open my fabric this way. So the length, the yards I'm using is 2.5 yards, 2.5 yards, and the length is Ankara length. So this is Ankara length. Okay, so to fold this, I'm going to fold it in a circular way, that's in a triangular form. So this is the two edge for Ankara length. So I'm going to take one of this edge and take it to this part. I hope you see that. So in order to form a triangle, so after that I'm going to align it very well. So the next thing I have to do now is to divide my shoulder measurements by 2. So my shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 14 inches, divided by 2 is 7. So I'm going to get where I'm going to place my tape and mark 7. So this is where my 7 stops. So this is where I can find 7. As you see my tape now, this is 7. So I'm going to check from the upper part to be sure that I have equal. To enable me have a straight line, this is okay. So this is 7 inches. So after marking the 7 inches, I'm going to determine the length of my gown. So the length of my gown is 38 inches. So from here I'm going to measure. From here I'm going to measure 38 inches all around. And add 1 inch folding allowance, making it 39 inches. So getting to the end part here, you will realize that my fabric is not equal. So one is long, one is short. So I'm going to complete the shorter one in order to have equal length. So after that, the next thing I will do is from this shoulder line, I'm going to come up by 1.5 inch for the halter neck. So I'll mark it a straight line. And from this shoulder line here, I'm going to measure 15 inches or 14 inches. And then I'm going to notch it. So I'll notch the 14 inches that I measured. So after notching it, I'm going to cut out from here. So to complete this down part that I have a short edge on, get one side of the pieces like this. And I'm going to pin. So I'm going to now cut following exactly what I have on the pieces that is complete. And that's it. I'll turn it for you to see. You see, I've completed the side that is not complete before. So now the 15 inches I measure from here is where the back pieces is going to start. So I will fold this thing this way. I'm going to fold it this way and keep it aside. Then bring the back pieces. This is the length of Ankara that I'm holding as I spread it now. So I'm going to take this end part. Let me spread it well for you to see. I'm going to I'm going to take this end part and then fold in a triangular form. Okay guys, after arranging the clothes, I have to bring in the front bodies and I will set it equal with the one I have on my table already. So after setting it equal, what I have to do next is I notch 15 inches here. So I'm going to fold this in by 15 inches. I'll hold it in this way. Remember, this is the place we completed with a fabric. So at the back A1, we are also going to complete the place that is not complete. So after this, I'm going to mark from the back folding. I'm going to mark 1.5 inch. That will be for my folding allowance for the elastic and the gathers. Remember, the back has gathers. So I'll mark 1.5 inch. After marking it, the next thing is to cut it out. So after that, I'll take out the front bodies, then complete the back, because you see one pieces of the back is not complete. So we're going to do the same thing we did at the front. So I'm going to place a pieces this way. Now it helps me. I have complete pieces for both on the right and on the left side. So all I have to do now is I'll take off these pins. I'll open this part and I'll place the right side facing each other. Then take it to my sewing machine and sew it with 1/2 inch. Then for the front, this is for the back. So let me show you what the back look like and what the front look like. This is what the front body looks like after cutting it. So on this joining part, I'll take off the pins, open this side, then place it right side facing each other and pin it. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew. So I'll set this aside, then bring the back bodies. After sewing this joining part, the next thing I have to do is to open this side, open it up this way. Remember, I told you it's going to have elastic. So I will interlock it. Then I'm going to fold 1/2 inch. Remember, I added 1.5 inch. I'm going to fold 1/2 inch, then fold again with 1 inch. That's where my elastic stripe is going to pass. So I'm going to do this back now and then we'll proceed. Okay guys, this is the back. So I'll fold with 1 inch. Remember, I added 1.5 inch for this folding allowance, but I use 1/2 inch for the interlock. The general name is weaving. I use 1/2 inch to weave it, and then I use 1 inch to fold it. Okay, so the next thing I will do now is to pass through my elastic. I have to measure what I have here to know the length of elastic I'm going to use. So I have 42.5 inches. So I'm going to divide it into 4. That will give me 10.5. So I think I'll be using the elastic 10.5. Then I'll be adding extra 1 inch. That's 11.5, because I'll be joining on the both two sides. So I'm going to measure 11 inches. Don't drag the elastic as you're about to measure it. So I'll measure 11 inches because I don't want the bag to be too loose. So I'm going to put my safety pin. I'm going to pass my safety pin, and then I'll put the elastic through the hole that I make, and I'll keep passing it. Then so once I drag the elastic reach to this part, I'm going to stitch it down so that it will not go inside. So I'll take it to my machine and stitch it down. So after stitching it down, I'll keep dragging the elastic. So when I get to the end part, I'm going to stitch it down, and this is what I have. You see it? I told you I don't want it to be too loose. So I think the 10.5 inch I use is perfect on this. So you yourself, why so you will determine the measurement of the elastic you want. So I'll take this to my machine and then stitch it down, then we'll proceed. So after stitching it down, I'll take off my safety pin and keep it aside. Then the next thing is to bring the front. This is the front body. I've also interlocked it, meaning I've also weave it. I weave all the edges. Then on the neckline, I weave it with 1/2 inch. I interlock it with 1/2 inch. Then I fold in 1 inch. That is where my stripe, my rope is going to pass through. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the front and the back together. Remember the place I notched 15 inches for the back. That's where the back is going to start. So I'm going to place the one side of the back, right side facing each other, and I'll take it to my machine. I'll use my closing allowance, which is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to close it down, and I'll do the same thing to the other side, of the gown. So I'm going to stretch the back. I'm going to stretch the back. Remember, the elastic is stretched, so it's stretched to any point you drag it. You see that? So I'm going to stretch it, keep it this way, and also close this side with 1/2 inch. Then after closing it, on the down part, I'm going to hem it with 1 inch. That's my hemming allowance. I'm going to hem it with 1 inch. Then I'll come back, we'll proceed. Okay guys, I've joined the both side. This is it, and I've joined the other side too. This is the other side. I'll iron it out. Then I fold the side with the folding allowance. After joining here, I have to fold the two sides. Then on the upper part, I've already cut out my stripe. I cut out 2 inches, and I fold it. I first fold 1/2 inch, then I'll fold it again. So I don't know, let me use pieces and show you what I mean. For example, this is 2 inches. I first fold 1/2 inch this way, then fold again, and so. So the next thing I have to do now is to pass my strap through the hole. I'll use my safety pin, and I'm going to pass it. Remember, as I hem this side, I did not close the opening for the hole so that my stripe can pass through. And you are the one to determine how long you want your stripe to be. So after passing it, I'm going to take off my safety pin, and this is what I want. This is how it come out. So guys, thank you for watching this video. This is the most simplest gown you can even sew. Being a fashion designer or not a fashion designer, having an idea or not having an idea, you can do this, and it's very simple and easy to wear. You understand, we are in a heat period. You can make as many as possible to wear this period. So guys, I'll iron the dress out, and I'll put it on my mannequin for you to see the final look of the dress.